Hi traders. So in today's video I will talk about a really controversial topic, because I know that most developers and Forex influencers have a completely different opinion on this topic. And just look at this landscape. It is really neat. So yeah, this topic is all about why you shouldn't try to create the perfect strategy. And it is just I know it is confusing, because most of the time people we just tell you that you shouldn't jump from strategy to strategy and then to another strategy, and it is completely true. But when you are a beginner, and let's say you have a day job, you don't have unlimited time to spend with EA optimizations and backtests and forward testing, and you don't have years to just that you spend with Forex trading. It is completely normal. That is the majority. You are a student, you have a job, you have a family, and you have limited time for Forex trading. And I see that most people tell you that you should stick with a strategy and don't try out new ones every day. And that is in this way true. But based on my experiences and based on my backtests and optimizations, it is really interesting, because when I started trading and EA trading, I had the same opinion that you should stick with one strategy, and it is not beneficial if you jump from one strategy to another and then and as I developed my strategies, I realized that if you really just stick with your strategy and can't try out new ones and new ideas and methods, then you won't adapt to the market changes. And I see so many traders to stick with the old strategies that are somewhat working, but not really anymore. But it is just so hard to change your mind as a human being. And in trading, it is a career where you have to change your mind really often, and you have to adapt to the market changes. And if you are a beginner and you are just start trading, I think you should, for at least 1 or 2 years, I think you absolutely should try out, if you want, new strategies every day. And just try out strategies over and over again, because in the first 2 years you won't make any money anyway. So if you stick with one strategy or one method, one kind of strategy for 2 years, it is, I won't say it is waste of time, but it kind of is. Because if you try out like 100 or 1000 different strategies and EAs, maybe you won't find the best strategy even then, but you will have such a deep core understanding of the markets that you will have an ability to actually create a strategy that is just fully suitable for your own needs, your own style, and your way of trading, yourself, your emotions. And that is the reason why I tell you now that if you are a beginner, it is actually not so bad if you jump from one strategy to another, because I really had the same opinion that you should stick with one strategy and you should try to make it work, but if you are a beginner, it is not the case. Of course, there are disadvantages with this mindset, and that is you have to have the ability to see the God. So that means you have to have the ability that when you find a good strategy that is working for you and you feel right when you are trading with it, it's like when I am just talking about this topic, and it is like I'm talking about some relationship advices or something, because actually to find your strategy, it is just so tough that it is kind of like find the love of the partner of your life and the love of your life, the beautiful woman that you want to spend your entire life with, and travel the world with her, and go to Colombia and the Canary Islands, and soon to the Azores. But nonetheless, you have to be in the right mindset and in the right emotions, so you can actually settle down to one strategy, and you won't always just wandering around and just try out new strategies for the rest of your life, every day, all day, every minute. And it is really important, because what I'm trying to say is that you have to have a balance. If you have a bad strategy, a bad EA, don't try to pretend that it is good. Don't try to think that you are wrong all the time, because it is, of course, trading is really, really tough. So most of the time you will be wrong. But when you have an EA and it make losses over and over again, and you don't make any profits at all, it will mean that maybe you should try something else. And it is my experience. When I started trading, I thought that I was a day trader, and I tried like 100 day trading EAs or more, or 2 or 3 maybe, and strategies, and I day traded for a long time, and it was I was a mess. I couldn't at anywhere. When I went somewhere, I was just always thinking about the forex trading, the markets. I couldn't focus at anything, to anyone. I was just a fucking mess, because and I just realized that day trading is not for me. I don't want to always look at the screens and search for new opportunities and stuff. And I realized that long-term trading is what I like to do. And I like to trade with diversification. I like to trade with multiple EAs at the same time, because diversification reduce your losses by up to 80%. And I have a video on it and how to do it and stuff, and you should watch it, because it is also a really, really important one, believe me. And so find your balance, and if you are a beginner, just jump right into it and just try out new strategies and new EAs, and just feel forex trading and find your own way to trade forex. And that way, at the end of your learning years, you will be a master of your skills and of forex trading, and that is beneficial for you, because then you will make money and you won't be a loser. So yeah, for the beginner years, just try out everything. And of course, try out everything, it doesn't mean that you every minute you are switch to another strategy. It means that as I said in my previous videos, do at least 25 to 50 trades with one strategy. And if you are just a complete mess during this period, this testing time, and you can't focus at all and you are just tired and fuck that, then just forget the strategy and try something new, because you might, you know, find a strategy that is just perfect for you. And so don't stuck with the, you know, your old strategies that aren't working, but they are, you know them, you know that maybe they make some profit, but then you will lose everything. It is not worth it, man. And the key thing is that you should, at least based on my experience with EAs, you should find one strategy that is just perfect for your emotions, your lifestyle, your habits and everything. And that will be your main EA, your main robot. And that way, you know, you will be just happier, and you will be focused on the right things in life. And you know, beside that, you can try out new strategies, but you know, because it is important to adapt to market changes, but that one strategy, and you should just really focus on that one, because if you find that, you will have a much better chance in the long term to be successful. Because believe me, I see so many traders just jump into the market with a medium strategy, and of course in medium term they are killing it and crushing it, you know, just fuck yeah. But in long term they fail every time, and it is because when your trading strategy, your EA, just isn't, you know, in connection with your emotions, your habits, your lifestyle, you can't spend, you know, life with your family and stuff. Long term it won't work. It just won't work, and admit it. So yeah, I hope this video was useful for you. Just try out strategies and do what you can to be a great trader. And you know, just watch my videos because they are fucking great. Ciao.